everybody. I hope y'all are doing well today. If y'all are not aware, I am telling the story of how I found my dad in 2019 and everything that led up to this point. Well, not necessarily this point, but it's a lot going on. And y'all gonna be like, how in the world did you get stuck in this mess? It's mess, you guys. A lot of twists and turns. And then y'all can be like, oh my gosh. And I'm telling my story not because I want anything from anybody. I am very successful on my own. I'm doing well. I'm happy. And I don't want anything from anybody. I'm just telling my story to release this energy because I am tired of it in more ways than one. You were stalking my TikTok. I love when people stalk my TikTok. I'm not gonna say that like in a bad way, but like people that are not familiar with me, I love when they watch all my videos and then they DM me and be like, "You're so interesting." But my last video, I did have to apologize to y'all because people that know me in real life, they're like, "You're so calm." They're looking at my TikToks, they're like, "Girl, you are so calm. Why are you not like you are in reality?" Like you are on TikTok, and it's like it feels like you masking or something, whatever that means. So I have to watch some TikToks to find out what that means. And y'all see these gnats been getting me now. The thing about it is that it actually goes in with all the paranormal stuff that's been going on with me too. So it's a layered thing. And so thank you for reminding me because I kind of almost forgot about it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the story time tonight. Did I see the Kirk Franklin documentary? I did. I really did. And for me, watching it, boy, oh boy, was I in tears. Don't make me get a TikTok. You know what? A lot of people make a TikTok with no profile or anything just to watch other people's videos, and that's completely fine. The Kirk Franklin documentary, somebody like me watching that documentary, I saw way more than what they were saying. Like I was seeing people's auras and stuff like that. When I tell y'all it looks like Dragon Ball Z, some of those people's auras look like Dragon Ball Z power ups. And all of them are not positive colors. And when I mean positive colors, I mean bright color. Y'all, I'm gonna have to, y'all see this? I'm gonna have to take a Benadryl because my face is breaking out. Some people's energy on there. Now, let me say this. Every person on that documentary, outside of the singers, because they really weren't the focus, but the main people in the documentary, all of them are guilty. When I mean guilty, of something different, of some kind of negativity. They all contributed to the negativity. So yeah. The aunt, the mama, Kirk, the son, child, let's just say therapy. I wish all of them the best. I really do. I wish all of them the best. But therapy, all of them need therapy individually and collectively to fix. It's not gonna, I don't even think it'll be fixed in this lifetime. They're gonna have to come back another lifetime or two to work on everything to break that curse of that family. Because it's a lot going on. Now, I don't know anything about Kirk Franklin outside of the Stomp song in the 90s. I don't follow his career, but I have heard some things, both positive and both negative. I don't have any negative or anything positive to say about him because I don't really know the man like that. I do know he is a successful black man, and I am proud of that. His son, I think, is doing reality TV or something. Are they cursed? No, I wouldn't call it cursed. I would basically say they have a lot of things to fix. For example, how can I put it? If you wronged somebody and then every person in the situation that got wronged in the process, if they're no longer here, but it carried over to the next generation, and then the cycle restarts, but nobody took the effort to fix it that first time, the karma is still spinning, if that makes any sense. And so now it's on this generation, and him and his family, they're still in the merry-go-round, in the washing machine. They're still in the wash cycle. They still got mud in the water, so it probably needs a few more cycles before it gets out. So yeah, they have it bad. It's sad. Now, like I said, the aunt herself, she's got an entire story that I peeped. It was a lot of stuff that she was not saying that I was peeping. And I'm like, okay, I caught that look. I caught that shift. I caught that eye roll. And then the mama, I caught a lot of subtleties too. Like her and the mama are beefing secretly over something. It's a lot, y'all, that I'm picking up. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know these people well enough to even speak on them like that. I'm just a casual observer. But I did watch it. Now, one thing I can say is that Dad's house was nice. Everybody has something toxic. Yeah, I would say I guess you could call it toxic. But it's definitely some it's some mess. Now, I felt bad for the father. You know what? That whole people of that generation, I just hated that they they were the generation that takes secrets to their graves and not realizing that the secrets that they take to the grave hurt more people than the actual secret. But then again, you know, I wasn't alive during that time period to where this stuff was, you know, you can't say certain stuff, you can't have certain secrets come out during that time. So I don't really know. I wish that was my case, y'all, but I'm gonna lay it all out so y'all can be like, oh, that's a whole mess you got going on. But put it this way, have y'all ever heard of organized chaos? That's the best way I can call my situation, is organized chaos, where you have all these bad things happening, but they have to happen in order for things to set right. Like, for example, a volcano erupting. It has to get really, really bad. It has to explode. All the stuff has to go everywhere in order to get a forest or new life, you know, new beginnings to happen. But yeah, I did watch that documentary, and my husband, well, he was kind of peeping in on it too. All things work together for the good type. Yes. It's like literally everything that can go wrong is going wrong, but somehow I'm not being phased. Well, as far as I know, I'm not being phased in my situation, but I know it's a lot of chaos happening, and it has to happen in order for everything to fix correctly. It's kind of like you slap over a Jenga tower, but instead of the pieces falling everywhere, they literally fall back into a perfect tower. They have to be knocked out of one because it's not built correctly to be built into a perfect one. Oh my God. You guys, when I used to work at Hooters, I would always answer the phone, right? And well, if you're a bartender, you do the call-in orders. And a lot of times when I would do the call-in orders and then they would come to the bar and see me, and they'd be like, you look different than you sound. Because I'd be like, thank you for calling Hooters of Jackson. This is Misha speaking. How may I take your order? And then I would go down the whole list of the menu, and I'd have this voice. And then when they get to the restaurant and ready to pick up, and they're like, who is Misha? She sounded so cool. Hi, it's me. And they're like, You sound kind of different. I just can't put my finger on it. And so many times, you guys, I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it. Oh my God, I wanted to say it. What I'm going to do in one of these streams, I'm going to... I'm gonna find my picture book of all of my, because I have a picture book of all of my old I would have those, the regular customers that would come in, they would take pictures of us, and sometimes they would give you the photos, and I still have some of those photos. Now, y'all, those were good times. Now, Hooters of Jackson is no longer there. I don't even know if there's still a Hooters in my state. I'll have to look it up, but it's no longer in Jackson. The building is closed. After I left, I think they were open for 6 more months, and it went downhill from there. So, anyways, thank you for reminding me, Callie. I'm definitely gonna so I'm gonna take a Benadryl or something and wait till my face goes down, because I don't want all of this on the what do the different colors of the auras mean? Now I'm not an expert on auras or anything. I noticed that a lot of children have really, really bright ones. And when I mean bright, let me see. Can I take this off? Let's do this. Like children, I'm gonna turn this off real quick. Oh goodness. Now children are like, oh, are like this. You see how bright this is? These are like the purest ones. And it could be in any color. Now, the different colors mean different things, but most children look like this to me. Y'all see this extra up here and the little rainbow? That's what it looks like. This is the closest thing it looks like. And maybe that little halo that you kind of see that's above, that's what it looks like. A lot of adults are like this, which is like level 1. And then some people are level 2s, like this. But, you know, it is what it is. And do you see the rainbow, like, right up here? They're in various colors. Now, depending on, and this is level 3, like the highest. All right, let me turn my lights back on, y'all. It's kind of scary in the dark. Okay, so it literally looks like a backlight on a person. You know how people put the strips of light behind their TV? That's what they look like to me. And a lot of times, you see the rainbow, right? Now, the bad behaved ones, they're not necessarily... All right, now most times when I see auras on people, it's not everybody that has the auras. Some people are just, they're just regular, right? But for the people that do have auras, they have certain passions that make them certain colors. Like some people are yellow, which is like happiness or something like that. And the more intense the color, the more intense the passion of whatever they're going through. Like you got some people that are greenish, and I think green is like prosperity or growth or some type of... Now some people they do have colors, like people that have like reds or like purples or something like that. You gotta I guess you could look those up. Now the people I have seen with like darker, not necessarily dark colors, but muddy colors. I'm gonna say that, like dirty colors. These are colors that are... I've seen one person look like sludge. I don't know if y'all ever remember that movie Fern Gully. Oh boy, that came out that tree. I've seen one person that looked like that, and he scared me. I didn't even go anywhere near him, and he was walking by. I don't know if y'all remember the sludge dude that came out of that tree, and he was eating that smoke and stuff. how sticky and nasty he looked. Now, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about on Fern Gully, I think it's on YouTube for free. You can watch it for free with ads. But yeah, I've seen one person that looked like that. And when I mean muddy colors, I mean if you had something like this, hold on. If you had something like this and then you dipped it in dirt water, how muddy the colors would look. Read read your aura. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to tell you about yourself and then you be like, you know too much. But from what I did say, okay, when I did see you, let me finish the dude. Hold on. I gotta focus. When I saw this guy, his kids were definitely balls of light. The babies, of course, the babies are gonna be bright. But this man, I don't know what his intentions are, but I wouldn't want to know him personally in real life. His friends that came, they were decent. Some of them didn't have an aura, but because if you don't have an aura, that doesn't mean anything. It just means you don't have an aura. But there are some people that radiate positivity, some radiate negativity, and some don't radiate at all. It is what it is. So there's nothing you can't tell me about myself that I don't already know. Okay, now I have seen what you look like. Y'all, he is so cute. Oh my goodness. I could just take those jaws and focus, girl. Anyway, what I could tell from what I remember what you look like, you have an amazing personality, but you're sad. I don't know where the sadness comes from, but you get really, really sad. Sometimes it feels like you might be alone out here and nobody's fighting for you like you try to fight for other people. But what you don't know is that there are people out here that will swing off just for you. You just got to find us. Like me, right? Oh, you right? Yeah. I can definitely tell you have that real strong, deep love for life, for things, maybe like art or something. And that you're if you can find something that you really, really like, you would focus so passionately on it, it would come alive if you let it. Like if you have a blank canvas and you have a muse and you paint that canvas, it will literally come to life and everybody will be in awe of this thing. But it's like everybody around you, the people around you have stifled you so much that the colors don't even look like how you would envision the colors to be, if that makes sense. That's spot on. Really? Beautifully said. Oh my gosh. So the people around you, it's not you. It's definitely not you. She's speaking life into, oh, I'm not trying to, but that's what I feel. You're shook. What? That's what I feel when I looked at you that one time. It doesn't take a lot for me to like read people, and it's kind of weird because sometimes people are like, no, you know too much. That's exactly how you feel. I'm telling you, you need a tribe. You need that. It doesn't even have to be a lot of people. It could be one or two good people. You're gonna find those people. I guarantee you will find those people. And once you do, everybody else around you, all of a sudden they're going to get jealous. They're going to start lashing out. How dare you? You think you're better than us. And it's going to try to dim your light. But what you got to do, you got to focus. Because what you can do is clear the scene. I don't mind being known. Baby, people going to know. You're going to have trouble with the ladies. I can tell you that. Not much about myself needs to be a secret. And yeah, I'm looking for those one or two people. Been a very rough road. Trust me, it's gonna be to the point where people will be fighting over you. I need his affection, not now, right now type of people. You just gotta come across them. But you will. You definitely will. What about me, or am I the same? Now, Menace, baby. Let me see. What do I think of what about Menace? I think okay. I think you joke to hide pain. And it's not just a little bit of pain, it's like devastating. And all the jokes that you have, it makes you feel a little bit better because laughing sometimes keeps you from crying. And the people or the person that kept you laughing the most isn't here anymore. So it's bittersweet for you. You are definitely a wonderful person, and I understand a lot of the jokes sometimes. And a lot of people, if they're not used to you, they don't understand. They will not understand you. They don't get it. And that's not your fault. It's just because they don't get it. A lot of times people don't understand me. They don't get me because I could be quote unquote too much for people. But I've noticed when I walk in a room, sometimes people scatter, but everybody looks to see why they're scattering, and then they close in. I want to know what that is. What's happening? What's happening? You're one of those people. So people are afraid of you, but they're intrigued by you at the same time. So it's like that. Sounds about right. You want to know yours too? Oh my goodness, not me reading people out here. I cannot imagine you being too much. Baby, if you are too much for a group of people, it's not your fault. It's just they are not enough for you. Point blank in the period. That's it. That's it. You are not made. You are not one of a kind. You are not made one of a kind just to fit in with everybody else. The way you look, everything about you is sculpted to perfection. The way you look, the way you talk, the way you act, it's all for a reason, right? Let me see. Hold on. I cannot imagine you being too much. You're perfect. Thank you. Sometimes you gotta swing for yourself, and if nobody else is swinging for you, you gotta learn how to swing for yourself. Even if you know you're not gonna win, you still gotta at least swing for yourself. You be surprised. Oh, I'm not trying to be deep, y'all. Don't make me cry. We are limited edition, baby. Better than limited edition. You are the rarest Pokemon card. You are the the only one made in the universe type deluxe edition, special director's cut, what all they call it. That's you each time. But you are here for a reason. Some people don't understand that though. Some people, like I've noticed that there are people out here they're just getting by because they don't know what else to do. No, don't cry. They haven't found purpose, or their purpose hasn't found them. And not McRib, get us while you can. Oh my god, y'all! I had the McRib one time, never again. Mm-mm. How do you find that reason? Sometimes you literally gotta cry it out. You have to cry it out. You have to scream it out. You have to sit in the mirror with yourself. Like I have sat in the mirror and I've cried and got frustrated, and I was upset, like, why am I here? What am I doing this for? Why don't people like me? Stuff like that. And I just sat and I looked at myself at all the angles, and I was like, is my, is my forehead too small? Is my forehead too big? Are my ears not wide enough? Stuff like that. And sometimes it's not even, you won't figure it out until it's your time to figure it out. Because I remember the exact moment I figured it out for myself. I had sat in the mirror for like 3 or 4 hours at home. And then I watched a YouTube video of some girl blow drying her hair. This was years ago. It was a yellow blow dryer. She called it like a bluebird or something. and she was like this in the mirror, just turning every which way. And all of a sudden, I was like, why can't I be that confident? And then I heard, what are you waiting for? And I was like, oh, I can do that. And ever since that moment, I stopped caring about people that don't like how I look, people that don't like how I talk, people that don't like how I think. And it's like, well, if you don't like me, that's not my problem. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to be fabulous whether you like me or not. I've had similar thoughts. You had that blow dryer? Really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How cool. Yeah, you literally will get it'll just be one day it'll click like this. You will decide when you've had enough. You will be sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you're going to be like, I don't want to do that anymore. And once you change that one thing, everything else in your mindset is going to follow. If you really want better for yourself, you're going to make sure it happens. You don't care who's going to get blocked, who's going to get left behind. If they're not, I think I heard a real good analogy about people being math in your life. You only want positives and multiplications and not subtractions and divisions in your life. If you're not going to add to my life and multiply, then I don't need you to subtract and divide me in any form. So once I heard that, all the people, I start looking at everybody around me. Are you a positive? Are you a multiplication? Are you a negative? Or are you a subtraction? I'm not a negative, but are you a subtraction or a division? And once I put it that way, oh baby, people were dropping like flies. Folks were cussing at me. Folks were calling me names. Folks, I got blocked by a lot of folks. Okay, I'm a Sag. I Heck, I don't even remember half of them folks. I just want to know the color of my aura and what it may mean. I wish I could see the aura for myself. Okay, now I don't know if I did you, Callie, but I don't even know if I should say this one. I don't want to make you cry, Callie. Oh my god. I just heard she needs to see it. I don't know what you need to see, Callie, but it's a woman. I already know who this is. She can see it. Are you okay? All right. So, okay, what I got is a woman saying she can see it. First time I seen you without glasses. I look tired because I was asleep today after I got home. Yeah, when I tell y'all I cannot see, everything without my glasses is VHS quality. VHS quality. There's a filter I used on my last one about eyelashes, and the eyelashes are really cute. My eyelashes are actually kind of on the longer side. Y'all can't see, but I look a little tired. If I get some sleep, all these bags will go away and I'll feel much better. You are pretty to me. You have nice skin. Oh, thank you, Callie. Wait a minute now. Yeah, I'm not trying to cry, but I felt overwhelming. I don't know. Your aura can change. It really can change. A lot of times you're like a soft, like a pastel color. The child like that. Yeah, it's like I want to say babies would follow you if they could walk. And when I mean babies, I mean like 2 and under. They would see you as mother. By the way, I'm Nick. Hey, Nick. Nico, it's gonna be a dark haired girl. She gonna find you and she gonna love on you, baby. She's got beautiful eyes. I don't know. You probably gonna see this girl from across the room and think she crazy. But when I tell you she gonna be everything to you, I don't know if it's gonna be a romantic relationship, but when she comes into your life, you gonna look at everything different. Dark haired people. I just love me some dark haired people, y'all. I don't know what it is. Yeah, she's gonna have. Look, it's gonna be something about her eyes that's gonna set you off. I don't know what that. That's what I heard. So when she come through, let us know, please. I want to hear about it. Oh my gosh. Um, ask who this person is to send you something very specific. Like for me, for the other day, I asked my granddad to send me a chess piece, you guys. And I kid you not, a few days ago, there was a post on Instagram, a random post about this woman drawing chess pieces with a blue ink pen. Now, normally I don't have stuff like that on my timeline, but when I saw it, I immediately knew that was from my granddaddy. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I was like, okay, let me test this theory again. I asked for a unicorn, you guys. Now, for those of y'all that don't know me, I love unicorns. That is my all-time favorite thing. I have portraits of unicorns all through my house. I asked for a unicorn. Ask for an object, something specific, something odd that's not very common. Like, don't ask for a flower because that's too broad. Ask for something specific, or ask somebody to say something specific that they normally wouldn't say. That's how you know it'll come to you. But back to the unicorn. I think I asked for a unicorn. I said I don't care what type of unicorn it is. Let me see if I can find the post because it's the craziest thing ever. All right, let me see if I can show y'all this. I asked for a unicorn and this is what they sent me. I don't know if y'all can see that. Is that not a unicorn? Well, when I saw that, y'all, I almost threw my phone across the room because I was not expecting. Now, okay, the person that posts this is like nowthisisnews.com or something like that on Instagram. They normally never post anything like that. They're always posting like politics or world news or technology or something like that. And for them to post that with this man sitting on an inflatable unicorn, I was like, you know what? They listening to me. They are definitely listening to me. And I screamed and cried, and I did a whole lap around my property. I really did because I was so excited. First it was the chess piece, and then it was the unicorn. So they are definitely listening. That's why I said you ask for something specific or get somebody to say something specific to you. That's how you know. And if you don't believe it the first time, ask for something else specific. And this can go for anybody, not just Callie. So if you are lost or you need some type of advice or something, for example, I don't know if I want to take this job or not. If this job is for me, please send me a a red caterpillar, right? Something odd that you normally don't see. A red caterpillar. And you go through your day, your week or so, and all of a sudden you walk by and somebody has caterpillars on their shirt. that look like stripes, but they're actually caterpillars and they're red and green. It'll be something like that. So always know that there are people behind you helping you, no matter whether you see them or believe in them or not. They are there. Now, don't be like, hey, I just need the winning lottery ticket, because it don't work. It does not work like that, because I've asked for that before, and I went and got a scratch off and won $2, and I spent $2 on the ticket. A win is a win. So oh, let me get off of here, because I'm gonna get on what is that? Oh, gosh, Animal Crossing, because I need my bells. Here, let me do the shout outs, you guys. Maybe you could see him on one of the shout outs. Hold on, let me do it one more time. Now, I don't know what it is about the that link that makes it like buffer. All right, here we go again.
What the hell are you doing? You know, you needed your ass.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Like I said, I don't know why it buffers
Lord.
like that.
Can I can't go. Oh, no. No.
I wish I knew how to fix it. I'm out of water.
No one saw.
Bruh.
Yeah, you make love to that wall.
Partner.
Oh! You fell for my trap. I finish you off. Oh, yeah! You fell for my trap. I'll finish you off.
I was hoping that clip would never see the light of day. I still ain't. Oh my gosh, y'all! My son did me so wrong. Y'all notice he ain't been on stream since. He was so little. Yeah, he got a deep voice now, y'all. He done got a mustache, and he gonna be like a teenager this year. My babies they're not babies no more. Draw 25, yes. Anyways, ooh, I got 1133 on my clock. Yeah, me and him were on the same team, and I really thought he had my back. And the computer had that last little bit. I actually kind of want to play that again. But I'm finna head off, you guys. Thank y'all so much for spending this time with me. If y'all have enjoyed this, please consider following. I do have a goal of 1 new follower per stream, so please make my dreams come true. And shout out to everybody that follows my TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube page. I appreciate y'all. I'm definitely gonna put. Now, I'm not putting this. I'm not gonna put my TikTok tea on Instagram, because certain people look at my Instagram and I don't know how to block them from watching it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. Oh wow. Yeah, this was a W stream. Thanks to you guys. Like y'all make my dreams come true. So thank y'all so much. This and this. Now, I don't know how the new kids make the other heart. It's like this or something like that. I don't know how to do that heart. But I'm from the generation that makes the heart like this, okay? Yeah. It's prettier on this side. Yeah, thank y'all so much. All right, y'all have a good night. And until next time, Gamer Babes. Peace. Thanks for watching.